Okay, well, I don't post as frequently these days because, I've got a lot going on at the moment. There's a lot of events going on in my life. Doesn't mean that I'm, like, done with you too, but just, it's because I have a lot to do. So, um, I am trying to work at Kroger. They still haven't hired me officially. I tried to get that done, but the woman I keep trying to talk to, she's busy. I think she's gonna start like managing two stores at the same time. That's I feel like that's what they told me. I mean, I get overwhelmed and it's hard for me to retain the information, but I yeah, she's busy, so I still haven't gotten officially hired, but I probably will. I keep getting closer, so um yeah, and I'm like, I emailed her and everything, so yeah. But I I might be able to get on Medicare, but I'm having second thoughts about it. I don't know if I'm ready to go through with my transition, and I don't know if I want to pursue um medication for mental issues. I I don't know. Like, I keep thinking about what it was like to deal with the hospital in the past, and, like, now that I'm an adult, I've got to deal with it more on my own and everything, and I've got to pay for it. So I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet, but, um, I do still have time because they sent me an email, saying that I can still apply until, like, March. So there's time to think about it. Um, I have too many things, particularly I have too many clothes. It's getting to be a bit of a hoarding problem, so I'm probably, gonna have to get rid of some of my stuff. Especially since, there's like moving now. Like, it's still uncertain when we'll get to go to California, but I don't need this many clothes, and I don't really want most of the. Not most of them. I do want most of them, actually. I like my clothes, but, it's more trouble than it's worth to have all of them, so I have to work on that. Hoarding kinda seems like it runs in my family a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing like sensational like you would see on the TV show Hoarders, but uh I don't know. My mom at the very least has said that she thinks her relationship with objects is a little bit hoarder-ish, She says, "Yeah, I'm a little bit hoarding over here." And yeah, but I don't need that. I'm not managing my stuff well. It's like it's not being kept well, so it's not practical. And I'm going to get on that when I have the time and energy. Um I This one's a bit hard to talk about. I don't want to I don't want to be in a relationship at this point. I look at the way that I went about having relationships and thus far, and it seems a bit short-sighted. um I you know I am bi. That's not the thing. Like, I am still bi, I am still trans and non-binary, but it's like, no, the thing is, like, I was very experimental, particularly, like, being poly, but also online dating. Okay, those are two things that people say don't work out for most people, and I tried to do both at the same time. Guys, before ever having any real experience with it. So, Yeah. And it's like none of so it I decided I wanted to break up with Anthony. Anthony hasn't done anything bad, and this is the last time I'm going to talk in detail about my relationships. Um but they haven't responded and it's kind of stressful. It's stressful. I'm stressed because I don't know what to do with the silence. I don't want to be so public about my relationships now that I'm like, going to be rolling into my 20s and everything, a grown up. I don't want to have that like no boundaries attitude about these personal things. Um my partner Dogfish hasn't talked to me anymore, so I kind of assume that he's like kind of doing his own thing now. I don't know, but I just want to be single. I just want to be single now. He doesn't talk to me anymore, so I don't know what to do, but I'm going to try to work on myself. I don't need to be dating 5 people at once right now or anybody necessarily. I just want to be single for a while. Um and I'm sorry if that sucks. I know it, if any of my exes are watching this, I'm really sorry. I feel like a dick, but it's what I need at this point. I got a lot of independent responsibilities now, and I don't really enjoy online dating as much as I thought. I mean, I liked it at first, but I wish I could just date someone in real life. Now, that was almost set up with Anthony because I am moving to the state where they live, but uh still we it I don't think it's a good enough reason to carry on something that was not well thought out. So, that's all. I don't want to say anything like too specific when there really isn't all that much to say, but yeah, and like I don't want to put all of my information about my relationships on the internet. I it's stupid. I don't want to be stupid anymore. So, I'm just trying to make my life a bit more simple. It's very overwhelming. I'm in an overwhelming kind of position. It's exciting and overwhelming at the same time, and so I'm just kind of trying to keep things simple. Um, but yeah, that's all. Goodbye. Sorry if this isn't super entertaining.